Near the end of the third scene of Book 9, Odysseus is taking his crew off the island and safely away from the Cyclops after he blinded it. At this point, the Cyclops still does not know who blinded him, so if Odysseus leaves now, he would still have a very good chance of returning home with Poseidon only slightly upset, because he would not know who blinded his son. However, Odysseus still needed to be taught respect and self-control, so he recklessly returned to the wounded Cyclops and told him that it was he who blinded him. He returns to state his name and take credit and fame for blinding the Cyclops, the son of Poseidon. On page 227, near the middle, Odysseus claims that, Cyclops, if any man on the face of the earth should ask who blinded you, shamed you so, say Odysseus, raider of cities. Book 9, line 556. This shows in today's society people should not be hubris in the way that causes people to go out of their way to make sure that their name is known for what they did, instead of completing something for the bigger benefits that will come out of it. In the 1960s, countries competed to build the best and most nuclear weapons to inspire fear in their enemies.
When Odysseus and his crew arrive at Circe's island at the end of Book 10, most travel inland and find Circe's palace. Here they are tempted with food and wine, which they all take without hesitation. What they have been offered turns out to be a potion that turns them into animals. When Odysseus hears this, he ventures to the palace to confront Circe. But is stopped by the messenger god Hermes. He tells him that she will turn him into an animal too, unless he takes a drug to prevent it.
This is similar to people in today's society who abuse drugs or alcohol because it is extremely hard to stop abusing drugs once you have started unless they receive help from others. This is similar to when Odysseus would have fallen into Circe's trap if he did not allow Hermes to help him.
When Odysseus travels to the underworld in Book 11, he meets Agamemnon for the first time after the war. While here, Agamemnon shares his story and the lessons to be learned from it. In today's society, many soldiers go deployed overseas and go a long time without seeing their family, loved ones, or being part of our everyday society. Odysseus was away for 20 years, and in his absence, suitors took over his palace, showing that the reckless actions of both people and war can change places and cause trouble when rejoining.
In Book 12, Odysseus and his crew are sailing on sea when they discover the island of the sun, Thrinacia. Although Odysseus tries his hardest to avoid it, he was later persuaded by Eurylochus to let the crew rest for the night before continuing their voyage. Eurylochus persuades Odysseus by saying, "Look, your crew's half dead with labor, starving for sleep, and you forbid us to set foot on this island here, washed by the waves where we might catch a decent meal again. Let's give away to the dark night, set our supper here, sit tight by the swift ship, and at daybreak board and launch her. Make for open sea." So she tried to warn Odysseus about the island and told him to leave the beast unharmed, but harm him in any way, and they can see it now. Your ship destroyed, your men destroyed as well. Odysseus tries to watch over the crew and even made them swear that they would not touch heedless cattle of the sun. Because there was a storm, they had to stay for a month. One day the crew ate the cattle without known consequences. This is similar to today's society, and our teenagers don't listen to warning signs adults give about drinking and driving. In 2013, according to MADD, or Mothers Against Drunk Driving, about 290 people were injured and 10,076 people were killed from the drunk driving incident. Just like those drunk drivers, Odysseus' crew was being ignorant towards this warning they received. Because neither of them listened, they ended up in terrifying situations.
Created using Powtoon.